Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger and we are in the equinox because dreams are about to come true. I have finally, after months of preparations, been able to amass a stack of 100,000 cooking ladles, so we are going to be able to do the dream number 19, which will give us 10 more levels for matching skims, which is one of the more powerful damage upgrades available in the game. So yeah, I've been having my blood berserkers staying in cooking jail for several months, and we have over 100,000 of these bad boys ready to go.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's take a quick breather and think a bit about what we're going to do here. 100,000 ladles, that means 100,000 hours of cooking progress. That's over 4,000 days worth of cooking progress. That's almost 11.5 years, and that's before you even do it on a proper character equipped to do it. This is a once in a game time thing we're doing, so let's make sure we're getting the most out of it.
There are two things we need to do to maximize the gains we are getting from spending these 100,000 ladles. One, we need to maximize cooking speed that we have already before we are starting, and second, we need to maximize the efficiency we get from each ladle. Now that is done pretty easily by upgrading the overflowing ladle to high as a talent as you possibly can, and to do that you just go to the bookshelf and use the max book key there, and you are spending these this book here to increase your ladle capacity to max, and then we are also increasing the symbols of beyond to max. This way we can get at least I can get up to 305 levels here. And now we need to work on cooking speed. Before we started this increased cooking speed journey, we had about 4.7 to the E of 30 cooking speed on our rest kitchen, and we are now increasing it as far as we can. The first thing we do is to make sure that our Voidwalker here has the best amount of levels it can on a Blood Marrow. Blood Marrow is the single most insane upgrade for cooking speed you have, and yeah, you see here that it gains plus 0.5% multiplicable meal cooking speed per total level for all meals upgraded on the dinner table menu. And yeah, it's for me 121 billion% cooking speed. So this is clearly the largest bonus to cooking speed we have access to. So we need to make sure that that is as large as we can. We have the max books on, and it's going to go down here and upgrade this to 1, 2, 4, 5. And let's see if that increases the cooking speed drastically. We have 121 now, and we are getting 473. So that's basically quadrupled our cooking speed by just upgrading this a little bit. Yeah. Our first kitchen here, or only Richelieu kitchen, has a cooking speed of 1.85 E31, and I think we can try to upgrade this a little bit more. So there is alchemy bubble here that gives you a faster meal and fire kitchen speeds for every meal at 11+. We can upgrade this with atoms. I don't have any atom upgrades left for today, but there is a trick. Because every time you do you upgrade this boron particle, you also get reset your particle uses for that day. So we can use this to upgrade this 16 more times here, and let's see if that had an impact on the cooking speed. Yeah, it increased it to 2.3 E, so that is valid use of particles also. We should probably get this bubble up to an acceptable level before we spend our one giant stack. Hey, it's a few days later now, and I have upgraded this diamond chef to level 200, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to go beyond that because it's really expensive, and I kind of want to do other stuff with my atoms too. And we now have cabbage producing here, and the kitchen speed is 3 to the E of 31, but there are lots of other upgrades too we need to worry about. One of them is here, Long Island T. You just spend sand sharks to upgrade this vial, and yeah, it shouldn't be that hard for me to get to the billion vial, so let's do the upgrades here. We upgraded this 3 times, and now we get 50% more meal cooking speed from here. How does that impact things? It's a visible change at least, so that's great. I think it's 25% extra. We did of course spend some time upgrading Stamp as well. After shooting this footage, I also spent the next few days, the 95% of things to upgrade the cooking Stamp to a few levels over 300, so we got over 600 extra cooking speed from this. Another thing that affects cooking speed a lot is the Blood Berserker's Apocalypse Chow thing. After you have your Void Walker, enhance it so that every 100 million Blood Berserker kills gives you 1.1 additional cooking speed on all characters. And yeah, I have my other Blood Berserker here working at killing tons and tons of frogs. He's almost at 100 million frog kills now, so we just need to help him a little bit along the road. But now we have spent on candy and we are over 100, which means that we should have a higher cooking speed thing going on here. Let's see if this helps by changing maps really quick. And yeah, now it's 1.2, which I think is 1.21. The really insane thing about this guy is that it's exponential, so instead of giving diminishing returns every time, it just gives it just gets larger and larger bonus all the time. So yeah, we are also gonna 100 million kill all of the World 1 mobs before we turn it in. For wood mushrooms over 100 million times, and yeah, this should have a decent impact on our cooking thing here. It says we have 14 of those skills and we have a bonus of 3.8 compared to the 1.2 we had earlier, and yeah, we are now doing almost at 2E32, and yeah, this is just going to increase even more as we do the same thing for World 2, maybe World 3, maybe World 4. Haven't really decided how trigger happy I'm gonna be with my candy yet.
Over the World 1 to World 5 100 million killings, I spent about 3,000 hours worth of candy. About a third of everything I just had lying around. Well worth it in the end. We unlocked lava skulls on all World 1 to World 5 mobs, improving our multi-kill rates, which will make future clips farming easier, which might come in handy for the final tier of Blood Berserker classes.
Okay, so that's all of the Apocalypse Chows. This means that, I mean, there is of course World 6, but we can't use candy in World 6, so we have to do all of these kills 100 million times, 100 million times manually, and I think it's just gonna take a little bit too much time. Yeah, like this is 8 days or something to just do the easiest maps. So yeah, I think we're skipping. World 6 as a preparation for spending the ladles. New day for me now, so there's a few more things we have to do. We are at 641 E34, and we have enough sand sharks to do the final the final vial, like that, and that takes it up 10% more. And then we are going to spend some of the cabbage meals we have lying around. The extra cooking speed we've done have made us able to upgrade the cabbage 3 more times, which again is a few more percents. And then we are also going to do more of these cooking stamp levels, because we have gotten more of these fishy boys over the end of day here, and also another 95% rebate. So there is a little bit more as well. And now we are cooking at 767 E34. There's of course there's also more stuff to gather in World 6, because of course there is. So there is meal speed increases based on how much crops you have found in the vegetable garden, and if you have not unlocked a lot of them, it can be worth to spend a little time to unlock more of these guys. Also, there is one of the summoners tables things that also gives you cooking speed, so that's also worth to unlock before you are spending your ladles. The World 6 stuff, together with some more working on the stamps and other things, have now brought us up to 1.25 E36. And there's even more stuff to unlock, because apparently I didn't know that there was another vial to upgrade cooking speed, which is the Firefly grog. So I've been turning my printer on to make more of these, and yeah, we are now doubling our speed once again just by doing that, and we're up to 1.83. Next up, we have this expensive guy again, which gives us currently 2000% extra cooking speed, which we can upgrade again. So let's do that and now get 4000 extra cooking speed, and that should also increase our cooking speed by a lot. And we are now at 3.4, another double. There are some things I'm giving up on getting though. One thing is I'm giving up on getting the Idleon sovereign form before we're doing it, and I'm also giving up on maxing the dread log, because it just takes too much time to get enough of these bars to 1 billion before we are doing this. But here we are. Now there are just some few final things we're going to do before we are doing the 100k stack. The last few things we're doing before we're spending the 100,000 ladles is that we are spending our spices so we can do more cooking speed, and we are also spending 10 ladles to produce every single food item, so we get more speed out of blood and marrow. I'm also spending first 100 ladles and then 460 more ladles on improving the cooking speed generators that are best generating cooking speed. And yeah, then we are finally here. Okay, so after a few weeks of preparation, I think we are finally here. When I started, when I first got 100,000 ladles, I had 4.7 or something to the 30E cooking speed, and now we have 6.8 to the 40th E cooking speed, so we got quite a lot of increase here, and I'm really glad I spent those extra 2 weeks to improve this number before we spend those 100,000 ladles. So yeah, I have set it up like this. I am prioritizing producing meals cooking speed guys, because I think that's what's going to do the best thing for us. And yeah, I don't think there is much more to it here, so let's spend 100,000 ladles. We did it. So yeah, okay, we got some more turkeys and stuff, and yeah, we need to go to we need to go to the Equinox here to see what's up, and yeah, we have done it! Thank you guys so much for watching me improve my cooking speed enough to make that worthwhile. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing or liking the video or commenting on it, and yeah, I'm really glad to have all of you guys along. I'm the Harbinger, and I make these kinds of videos. Stay tuned for more.